guys.
Welcome back to the Map Maker channel.
Yep.
For that's what we are, and we apparently had to solve our way through technical difficulties.
OBS. Easier to use. Likes to fuck up, though.
Ain't that any system now?
Very true. Alright. Let's just get this out of the way. Want me to read or you want to read?
Fixing my shirt. Hang on. I almost lost something very vital. Because I'm cold, and I think I bonked my finger. So now my finger's doing that weird numbing thing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read the narrator bit? Or what do you want to do?
I could.
Okay.
It's the day of the wedding, and you were already up earlier than you planned to. Why? It seems it's that time of the month again, and you've been cramping all morning. Nothing a little medicine can't cure. I make sure to pack some extra pills in my purse, since I'm definitely going to be needing them at the wedding. With how hectic everything's going to be, you don't have much time to focus and think about other things. You haven't seen Dimitri much less talk to him. He's been busy as well. It's time to deliver the wedding dress to Mandy. She's waiting for you at the estate.
What can possibly go wrong?
Oh, it is at the little church wedding. That's so cute.
Oh, that's cute.
That's at a castle.
Described to me like a big fairy tale castle, so it's in the church.
Historical, decorated, fancy furniture, and the walls look like they've been whittled down by their old age. There are flowers and balloons everywhere. It's all very romantic. It's empty since guests aren't coming until later, but Mandy's there to greet you, along with what seems to be her family.
Oh no! Hit me with that new fiance.
It's here! She squeals in delight. You drag the clothing bag with you, having been very careful with the dress the entire time. It's pressed, ironed, clean, and pristine. Mandy will shine in this, no doubt.
So if you'd like, since we have dialogue-heavy scenes,
mm-hmm.
You can do your dialogue, I'll do my narrations and my dialogue, so that way you're not burning yourself out.
See,
I remember what happened to the house.
I chose this life by wanting to focus on ultimate games.
I mean, to be fair, I had you choose this life because I'm a nerd for ultimate games.
Yeah. I'm riddled with nerves. At least that's one thing I can check off my list of things that can go wrong. Sounding a bit exasperous.
Oh my god. You sound like you didn't get much sleep last night. I know.
On the contrary, I knocked myself out with some sleeping pills. Otherwise, I'd be awake throughout the night. Slept like a baby.
Mandy takes the dress. Oh.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Mandy takes the dress off my hands and gives it to one of the other women in the room, who runs off to some other area. Mandy claps her hands together.
Alright, that means I'll see you at 5.
Yep, I need to go get ready as well. I smile. Suddenly, Sarah joins us at the scene. Her camera flash is temporarily blinding me.
Shy!
She greets me. Sarah's already here to take pictures of the wedding, including how the bride will be getting dressed up. Sarah! Hey! Good choice. Those sneakers. At a fancy-dancy wedding.
I'm prepared. Alright, come along, Sarah. I've got my wedding dress now, and we can take some pictures as I get ready. See you later, Shy. I've got a job to do.
I love the random hokey accent.
I've just picked one.
I give her the thumbs up, and both Mandy and Sarah disappear. Now I've got some time to kill before it's 5 p.m., though I should probably get ready. I return home.
Hey, we're back.
Yep.
People.
My thing was lagging, so I was like, hang on.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no.
Just hours later, I return to the premises. There are a bunch more people. I've got my makeup on, hair in a fancy bun. I'm wearing my own dress, of course. I didn't forget to pack the extra medicine either. I'm all set. Some lovely classical music is playing in the background. Everyone around me is chattering amongst themselves. Still, all dressed in formal wear. I haven't spotted Mandy or Sarah yet. Nor have I seen Dimitri. Though he's probably somewhere near the kitchen or food area. He won't be coming to the ceremony anyway, which is about to start. This will be the first time I'm meeting Mandy's fiance, now husband as well. Please let it be Alex. Please let it be Alex. Eventually, I sit down on one of the chairs waiting for the ceremony to start at 5 p.m. The room gets more and more crowded. There's about 100 people or so. I didn't realize there was going to be this many people. But then again, Mandy was flaunting around some money. With lots of money, so come big crowds, I guess. And they suddenly all quiet down. The music suddenly starts. Mandy's fiance already standing at the end of the altar. People who were standing around quickly sit. I see Sarah in the back, snapping pictures without a flash, so she goes by undetected. She does some good work. As if I clench my purse in anticipation, waiting for the bride to appear. Because damn it, I made that dress. Then Mandy finally enters the room and everyone turns to look at her. Oh, she's so pretty!
Pretty bride.
Especially with her tattoos, though. Like, they make nice contrast.
Mm-hmm.
She's positively beaming. Her cheeks rosy and her lips pulled into a large smile. Her veil feels behind her as she walks down the aisle with a bouquet in one hand, and the other slipped around her mother's arm. Oh, no father. Or at least I presume that's her mother. They look very similar. Her dress looks amazing. I know it's Mandy's wedding and all, but damn, I'm so proud of myself. It looks beautiful. Tears almost well up in my eyes, knowing all the hours I poured into that stupid dress, and how tons of people are looking at it. Mandy walks up the altar and stands next to her fiancé, who smiles warmly at her. He reaches out with a shaky hand to grab Mandy's, who smiles back at him. I can tell they have a pretty good, deep, good bond together. They are very much in love.
I'm surprised we don't get a little bust of fiancé.
Sarah is rapidly firing shots after one of the others, sneaking around like a ninja, making sure not to disturb a single person. The minister standing in front of the couple starts to speak into a microphone.
Family and friends of the bride and groom, welcome everyone. Today,
You sound like a funeral director. Just welcome bride's friends and family.
Gotta be honest, for me, brides are just as boring as funerals. Both joyous occasion, well, one joyous occasion, one a somber occasion, depending on the family. It could also be, depending on the person who is passing, could be a joyous occasion.
That's true.
I just find them really boring. I don't mean to make it sound boring, especially for a minister. It's just, good God. We have gathered here to witness something special, and that is Mandy Hops and Yordi Springs united in marriage. I feel so bad.
Yordi.
For that fiance, for that husband. Yordi.
Just, my parents wanted to be different. I am now Yordi.
Unless that's a common name somewhere else in the world, which I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like Europe.
Marriage is the promise between two people who love each other, who trust is that love, who honors each other as individuals, and who chooses to spend the rest of their lives together.
No big deal or anything. I know I've heard this kind of speech 1,000 times in movies, but it's the first time I've actually attended a wedding this grand. Hearing those words makes everything sound so official and surprisingly special.
No matter what challenges you face, you must now face them together. The love between you joins you now as one. Now let's hear a few words from the bride and groom.
The minister finally gives word to the groom, Yordi. He looks nervous as he takes out a small piece of paper, his fingers trembling.
He wants to do the room.
I can do it if you like.
Yeah.
Except if you're not talking to yourself. Here's my shitty guy voice. Mandy, from the moment we met, I knew you were something special. And, but I knew you didn't see me that way. Not yet, anyway.
Sneakers around the room.
For many years I waited, stood by your side, supported you when you needed it. I always have been, and always will be, in love with you. I hope we will share a long life together.
Shy. Tucks the note back in his pocket and with a little shy smile.
Then there's Mandy.
Yordi, when I met you, you were this tall, bends down and hovers her hands near her knees. The crowd laughs. Oh god, were they childhood friends?
Probably.
When you became this tall, and hovers her hand above her head, the same height as Yordi is, I suddenly realized what's been in front of me this whole time.
Can we just have a solid moment, though, to realize that they are literally making a, hey, guess what? Puberty does things.
That or it just took until a bit into adulthood for her to realize she has a solid guy in front of her.
Or that she was actually can look at him that way. Because remember, oftentimes you'll bro zone your best friends.
It could be kind of similar to, because it's like oh hey, I knew you all my life, I didn't see you that way, and then in its adulthood, oh shit, I see you that way. Could be a reflection of what's going on with the MC. Kind of like her own little...
Guaranteed.
Yeah, kind of little knock of like, hey, honey, it's not just you. It's not that weird. You've always been there for me. You're such an amazing and selfless person. I can't imagine anyone better whom I'd want to spend the rest of my life with.
That means Mandy and her fiance were childhood friends, right? That's really cute. He's loved her since the beginning. The minister turns to Yordi.
Do you, Yordi, take Mandy to be your wed wife, to cherish in love and in friendship, in strength and weakness, to love her faithfully today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you shall live?
I fucking can't with you, bro.
Do something.
I do, says Yordi with a shaky voice. He then takes the ring from the minister and grabs Mandy's hand. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
The fuck is that expression on her face, Jesus.
That's a, I know what I got.
Do you, Mandy, take Yordi to be your wed husband? Fucking repeating the same goddamn paragraph. Moving on. I do. She puts on Yordi's hand, essentially.
Well, yeah, that's what you do. It's called exchanging of the rings.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, just the same thing again. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. Mande and Yordi, you have I'm changing his accent as I go too.
home. It's a new one.
Well, I've heard so many different versions of of how a minister sounds. So
You sound less like a minister and more like a mummer. Just
to be fair, some ministers, especially in those in the more bigger productions of of a romance movie, they have that big "Do you take this lady" kind of tone to them.
kind of zen tone, yeah.
Yeah. Mandy and Yore, you have expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promise you have just made. It is my pleasure to now pronounce you a husband and wife. You may now kiss one another.
Really? You may not kiss the bride? Just straight up, we're doing that?
I mean, it could also be easier to say kiss one another instead of you may now kiss the bride or you may now kiss the groom, depending on who's getting married.
True. Just, I've also heard that just, you may now kiss.
That works too.
Just drop all pronouns.
Yeah. Expertly.
Sarah.
Go for it.
Oh. Sarah expertly migrates to the front of the couple and lifts up her camera. Mandy and Yordi both lean in, with Yordi wrapping an arm around Mandy's waist, dipping her back low before planting a kiss on her lips. Round of applause for the newlyweds!
With you clapping as well.
I know better. I know that's in every rom-com. Let's see. The couple write down their signatures on a piece of paper, along with a bridesmaid and best man. The newly married couple exit the room, with cheering folk following behind. Everyone leaves the room to follow them. I stand up as well.
Oh, reception.
You're pretty! We're led outside to the wonderful large garden. There are seats and tables everywhere. A large party tent is in the middle where there are people serving drinks and snacks. I should see Dimitri in a uniform.
Also, you can tell in the background either someone didn't have confidence in their stacking skills or the artist got tired.
It's not even that. Those are really, really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just someone got blip.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a royal wedding. It's also very impressive and beautiful, actually.
Hurry up, ladies. The bouquet is about to be thrown.
Are we catching it? Game, are we going that cliche? A gaggle of women, follow Mandy into the open as she teases them with the flowers. In the back, I see a buffet-style table in which I notice someone, finally, familiar. Oh, it's Dimitri. Wave. You fucker. You can wave at a wedding. I raise my hand in the air and wave at him from afar, getting his attention. I can't see it very well from this distance, but he seems to be wearing a uniform of some sort. Don't worry, you'll see it up close soon.
It's a Luna.
Howdy. What's going on?
Join
Howdy,
us.
dude. We're recording.
We're playing a game.
Oops. Hi. I crashed this recording. What's up, y'all?
No. Luna, you crashed the reception.
Hell yeah, it's party time. I'm a disco ball. I bring the party. I am the party. Yeah. Hope it's a TanCon because you know what you're gonna get at this reception? A tan.
Not really. It's actually at nighttime because the wedding was at 5, so...
This is an evening reception.
Evening reception, my ass. Look at it's bright and sunny outside. You're gonna get a tan.
Don't blame the directors for us being in Europe.
Also, and
it's
because...
also midsummer.
Yeah, and next year, also, the fact of next year, they're going to update it, so this will now have, like, an orange tint to indicate that it's actually evening.
Okay.
It's supposed
Still,
to be...
you're gonna get a tan.
Until further notice, the tan will only last till next year. Quick, come and get them. They're going hot. When Dimitri spots me waving, he breaks out into a smile and happily waves back. My god, he's an excited puppy. Just, ooh, ha!
Oh, look at you. Feelings.
Oh no, we're still catching feelings.